Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Lard Lizard, and we are back on World of Tanks Blitz. We're going to be doing a tank review on the Regressor. This is a Tier 9 Blitz Nation heavy tank, and it is very similar to the 50 PT prototype and the BZ58-2, but it has a little bit of differences, little different gun, little different armor profile, and we are going to be going over that in today's video. The Regressor, the Fixer, and the Magnate were all released in probably June 1st, 2023. They were a part of the first season where they changed up the battle passes. In my opinion, the Magnate, this tier 7 medium, the Fixer, and the Regressor are honestly all very good tanks, but today we are going to be talking about the Regressor, and this thing is a nice little tier 9 heavy. It is doing 450 a shot. Dispersion is 0.344, not bad. Aim time is 3.4, but it also has combat stabilization. At a forward speed of no more than 15 kilometers an hour, or at a reverse speed of no more than 15 kilometers an hour, the aiming circle remains small, allowing for more accurate aiming. So this helps out keep that aiming circle down. Very, very helpful for a tank like this. 2,275 damage per minute. Reload time is about 12 seconds. The penetration values is 248 on your standard, 320 on your premium, and 68 on your high explosive. It's doing about 450 a shot on your standard, 390 on your premium, and 560 on your high explosive. It can aim 20 degrees up. It has 8 degrees of gun depression. It is actually pretty fast. It weighs 50 tons. It has a 15% chance of fire when the engine is hit. Top speed is 45, really fast for a heavy. Reverse speed is 14, but I swear it used to be 20 before they nerfed it. I have no idea why they would nerf this tank. Average speed is 32. Power to weight ratio is 17, and the whole turn rate is 50.04. We are on Armor Inspector. We are checking the Regressor's armor up against the BZ58-2. As you can see, it's not the best armor profile. Honestly, the cheeks, no matter where you turn it, they're going to get pinned. And, the front plate is decent. Enhanced armor really does not do a lot. Kind of hard to side scrape. You can side scrape a little bit, but as soon as you overextend, they're going to pin right through your tracks. So this tank, it has 8 degrees of gun depression, so that's about all your gun depression. That is all of your elevation, and honestly, this thing plays like a T95 E6. The E6 is kind of fast, maneuverable. It has good alpha, and you kind of need to pick and choose your shots. You really don't want to use this as a typical heavy tank. It's kind of a faster, maneuverable tank. This is a Regressor shooting at a BZ58-2, and as you can see, it can pin the lower plate. You're always going to be able to pin these hatches up top, even that little mohawk part right here. That thing's is 46 millimeters. It's always going to get pinned. And no, you can't pin it with HE, but let's check the back. You might be able to pin it with HE with calibrated shells on. So if you want to run calibrated, run it. But I like the extra damage per minute. And for some reason, there's this little slit down here that I guess is only 61 millimeters. But on your standard, on the side, you're going to be able to shoot them all day. Face to face, shoot them at the lower plate or the hatches. And then with your APCR, it opens up a little bit more under the turret. It says you can pin right there. Not bad. The BZ58-2 probably has a little bit better armor profile compared to the Regressor. If you want to see them side by side, you can see that the Regressor's turret can be pinned, the hatch can be pinned, and it has this little nipple on the front that can be pinned, and the lower plate just like the BZ. But on the BZ, it has, a better turret, but you can still pin the hatches, give and take here or there. They both have their strengths and weaknesses. Okay, we are on Dead Rail. This is a replay We are driving the Regressor. This really is a fast, heavy tank, and at 450 alpha with pretty good penetration, I mean, it's nice. It also has 8 degrees of gun depression, good top speed, good reverse speed. It really makes this tank versatile. You can do a whole lot with it. You see we're keeping up with the BZ58 too, even though he's using super speed boost. I mean, we're going 45 kilometers an hour, pretty quick for a heavy tank. Nice alpha, especially when we're top tier like this. See if we can catch anybody crossing. Little delayed on the gun depression, but 469, not bad. Popping the adrenaline, let's see if we can get another shot out. The Destiny in the back, he is not upgraded at all. Like I said, you really don't want to use this as a typical frontline heavy. You want to be hull down, you want to use the speed, get around tanks, you know, but you have a little bit of armor if you need to use it. So we're going to go over here and try to help out our, I think he's a T-77, 458 roll. Trying to wiggle, not really helping us out that much. Here comes backup. And we got a ammo rack, 1,562, and also a bounce. Not sure where he was aiming. 3, 2, 1. Let's get another shot. And we missed. Straight missed. On the Destiny, you can usually pin that little turret on the front, the little front of the turret. K2 is actually going up. Not sure what he's doing. Was trying to get a shot into his turret, but just not a good shot by me. So we're going to go back down and try to help our BZ. Try not to block him. Aim our shot. You can see that combat stabilization really helps out. That aiming circle is tiny. So here we go. We're going to try not to die. We're going to try to use the BZ58 too as a shield so that maybe they can use some of his hit points and not mine. Another good shot for 463. So now we've bounced 420, which might have been an HE shot. We're going to try to get a couple shots into this TVP. There we go. Nice little shot, 430. We're going to try to back up so we're not in the TVP's line of sight, but we might lose our platoon mate. 440 roll. Now we need to worry about 2 tanks trying to dance for the K2. Got hit by HE on the TVP, I'm guessing. I'm going to try to take him out. There he goes. We are up to 4,553 damage. This is where we could die. Don't know how the K2 missed, but if he high rolls, he can kill us. We got a big 484 roll. Now the Destiny wants to block us. We're still dancing for the K2. I'm not sure if he was shooting HE, but he hit us for 142. Not a bad game. I think this showcases the armor, the speed, the gun, you know, the gun depression. 5,034 damage, 1,160 block, 2 destroyed, ace mastery. And we were top of the team, 1,418 XP. We shot 11 times. We had 9 hits and 9 penetrations. 1 shot on the K2 for 484. We destroyed the Destiny with an ammo rack. We did 1,562. That always helps out. The TVP, we hit 3 times for 1,105 damage. Didn't break any modules. On the other Destiny, we only got 1 hit for 458. And then on the Maushan, we got 3 hits for 1,426. In my opinion, this is a very, very versatile tank. I would put it up there with, so you got the Regressor, and then you have the Polish 50 TP prototype. That's a very good tank. And then you also have the BZ58-2, which I do not have. But if you have the 50 TP prototype and you don't have the Regressor or the BZ58-2, I think the 50 TP is plenty good. It's, you know, got its own strengths and weaknesses, but it's similar to the Regressor and the 58-2. If you have the Regressor, but it's not all the way leveled up, honestly, don't play it. Just play the 50 TP or the 58-2. But if you have any of these tanks, they play a little similar. They just have differences here or there. Like the 50 TP prototype has 440 alpha, and the Regressor has 450 alpha and a little bit better damage per minute. But the 50 TP has a better armor profile. So just give and takes. These are all very similar tanks, but they're all good tanks. Tier 9 is one of the best, what's it called? It's the best balanced tier in my opinion. There's so many great tier 9s to play, and the Regressor is one of them. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to be doing more tank reviews. I'm going to get better at this. I know sometimes, you know, my speech is not the best, but I am working on it. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.